Hello everyone, welcome to the introduction to Season 3 of the Committee Reads. I am your host, KaijuX, the second in command and chief editor of the Kaiju War Chronicles on Toho Kingdom.
I'm Alex Williams, third in command, verifier, and the most likable person on this podcast.
And returning from long-standing injury for a whole season, me, Harley. I'm a writer for the KWC.
Yes, welcome back, Harley. You have been missed by at least one person.
Well, I can't ignore my adoring fan.
Well, what about the half person?
Well,
we have actually
half of
identified
them
the half
wanted you,
person.
half of them wanted me.
Fair enough. Well, anyway, and we're gonna hit it off with a interesting stopping point, if only because I didn't know where to end Season 2, so whatever. So, let's get yonder way, gentlemen. Oh yeah, BTW, me, Harley, Alex, is that alright?
I get to go second, ha ha.
Oh, well, aren't you special?
What, this is the first time in forever.
For the first time in forever.
Stop singing. Anyway. Well, like I said, let's get yonder way. Match 30, Gabara vs. Megalon, by Christian Saliver. Gabara paced back and forth amongst the rocky mountains of Sawgill Island. He was still fuming over his defeat at the hands of King Kong. He intended to strike fear into the hearts of humanity, but instead that stupid ape had beaten him back. He eventually made his way to this island to regroup and plan his next attack. Gabara was enraged. He was going to make sure mankind paid for the monkey's interference. Actually a gorilla? Anyway. Suddenly, the ground began to shake. Gabara turned his head to see the source of the quake, an area where dirt acted as if it was boiling. It was obvious that something was emerging from beneath, but Gabara was too curious and got even closer to investigate. Just then, the ground exploded upward. Dirt and rocks flew everywhere, and Gabara was sent flying backwards, crashing onto his back. Immediately, Gabara flipped up into a sitting position. He was already in a bad mood. Getting an explosion in the face only worsened it. Someone was about to die. Oh, edgy. Megalon screeched as he shook the dirt out of his wings. He had been sent once again by the people of Seatopia to seek revenge upon humanity for ruining their land. This time, he would let nothing stand in his way. Rearing his head back, he let loose a reverberating cry into the heavens. Japan was doomed. Pass.
Within an instant, Gabara was on his feet. Whatever this insect was, he would feel the ogre's wrath.
It's all ogre now.
It's all ogre now, yeah. Gabara emerged from the colored dust and brought about by Megara's appearance, and he immediately got in Megalon's face, swiping at him with his claws. Megalon backed away, startled and confused by this sudden attack. Further and further, Gabara drove the Seatopian deity back until he decided to finish him off. His cranial horns glowing, Gabara let loose an electrified punch to Megalon's chest. Electricity burst forth from the impact and sent Megalon toppling backwards. The winner, Gabara.
Yeah, right.
Gabara posed in victory as Megalon flailed around on his back. Gabara watched the titanic beetle and decided to taunt it. He proceeded to kick palm trees and boulders at it. Oh, wow, that's rude. Jeez. He continued this for a few moments before Megalon lifted his head and faced him. Megalon fired a bolt of lightning from his star-shaped horn, striking Gabara in the face and causing the brute to stagger around, clutching his face. Megalon used the opportunity to get to his feet and go on the attack. He instantly began wailing on Gabara with his drill arms. Gabara howled as the metallic limbs struck him again and again. One of the drills uppercut Gabara's chin, sending the beast staggering. Megalon thrust his other arm forward, jabbing the emerald creature right in the throat. Gabara became choking and stumbled, but managed to stay on his feet. Jeez, it's a boxing match.
Sounds like Gabara had a hard night at the bar.
Alright. Megalon wasn't finished yet. He charged his horn once again and fired another bolt of electricity. The blast struck Gabara in the foot and traveled up the side of his leg, scorching his flesh. Gabara, apparently ignoring this, turned to face his foe again, but Megalon's horn flashed again. Gabara braced himself for another lightning bolt, but instead Megalon's mandibles opened and out came a small reddish sphere. The ball struck Gabara right on the chest and detonated, sending the ogre flying back with explosive force. Pass.
You know, for a minute, I thought that last sentence that said ogre flying back, I misread that as orgy flying back.
Gosh, sorry.
Whoa. Gabara's flying orgies came flying back.
Alright. Gabara crashed to the ground with a thud. He had been considerably weakened in a surprising short amount of time. A good portion of his skin was burned, and his head was grated by a rock upon landing. But he was not going down without a fight, because he's got a right to party. This instinct would pay for injuring him. Wow, someone forgot to put a period there.
Oops.
Oh.
The green giant leapt to his feet and grabbed hold of Megalon's metallic arms, grasping a drill in each hand. Before Megalon could react, Gabara unleashed a powerful electric current into his drills. The energy surged throughout Megalon's body, drawing forth shrieks of agony from the gigantic anthropod. Despite his foes struggling, Gabara would not release him, continuing to electrocute the insect until his skin began to smoke. Eventually, he felt his power reserves beginning to tire. He suddenly thrust Megalon's arms upward, smashing the drills into Megalon's face and sending
Why you hitting yourself? Why you hitting yourself, huh? Why you hitting yourself, huh?
tired, burnt, and smoking hot. Megalon still managed to rise and stare his foe in the face. Both creatures were weakened, but neither were willing to let their opponent triumph. Wow, that is one tense match. Gabara let loose another reverberating growl. Stop using words I don't know, or the audience don't know.
I'm not entirely sure if that's the correct word to use anyways.
Megalon screeched back at him. At that instant, they charged. Gabara began to raise his fist. As he did so, his horns glowed, his fists began crackling with electricity. Megalon concentrated. His head horn charged, and lightning began to crackle over the starred tip. Just as Gabara swung his fist towards Megalon's face, Megalon's mantle blades opened and spilled open a napalm spear. Gabara's electrified fist came into contact with the orb, which detonated on impact. The resulting explosion engulfed both opponents. As the flames and smoke cleared, Gabara and Megalon were revealed to be unconscious. Wow, someone must have roofied them.
I know, right? Wow.
Crawled onto the ground. Each of their forms smoked as their bodies cooled from the explosion. Their respective plans were foiled. Antonio screamed back in Zootopia, shaking his fist at the view screen. Stupid ogre. Well,
Antonio!
Draw.
Someone did not like the Shrek.
Antonio.
And good the Grand King of Zootopia, Antonio.
Yes. Draw.
Nobody cares about his name. I bet no one even remembered him in that movie.
Yeah.
Was that his actual name in the movie or
Antonio,
in the dub?
yeah, Emperor Antonio. So.
Antonio.
Yeah, it's kind of funny when you really think about it, but yeah, the match itself was really short, like very. It was super short.
They kind of undersell Megalon, mostly because I had to talk with a friend of mine about Megalon for a while.
Yep. Oh yeah, there's a lot you could do with Megalon, but this one it just felt extremely basic. I think that's about its biggest flaw right there. It didn't really grab my attention. It wasn't super exciting or nothing. But
I think the most noteworthy. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say. Does that mean if Zootopia is sold by Antonio, is that Zootonio?
I think the most noteworthy thing about this match is that it's like the middle of the Gabara gets his ass kicked trilogy.
Yeah. That was probably about the only noteworthy thing is the fact that this is a sequel to match 23, I believe. The Gabara
I think
versus
it's
King
only
Kong.
a sequel.
Which had the greatest banner of all time.
Obviously.
Yeah, match 23.
If everyone knows, if there's one thing Gabara wants to do, it's terrorize humanity.
Right? I mean, only in dreams of little kids, but anyway. But yeah, this match was relatively uneventful. Its only noteworthy thing
was Gabara punching the napalm bomb, I guess.
I mean, just the fact that it ended in a draw, and the fact that it's a sequel to King Kong vs. Gabara, which I did not know that for the longest time.
So does that mean we should fix this then and put a continuation of blah blah blah?
Oh no, that's not necessary. Like, there are plenty of continuation matches that don't have a direct, like, this was way before we started putting in URLs to previous matches. Like, I think the first one to do that was Baggin vs. Everyone, I believe.
Oh.
It's matches like this that makes me wonder why TitanoGoji was the head of KWC. Who would want to write such a unmemorable match? This guy should get fired and get replaced by someone new who writes an equally disappointed match called 164.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I am kind of surprised how short it is, though.
Yeah, I know. It's like you figure a fight between Gabara and Megalon would be a little bit more meaty, but it just seems super short.
At the very least, I'm a little surprised that that Gabara seems to be able to contend on a semi-decent level against Megalon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he's surprisingly bold.
Mm-hmm. Well, at the same time, he's in a bad mood, and someone was gonna die.
That's true. So it was in a bad mood. Someone had to die. That's true.
But yeah, any other thoughts?
The next one's kind of short too, actually.
Well, I guess not then.
My thoughts is TitanoGoji should feel bad about writing this. It was really boring and nothing cool happened. There was no Deus Ex Machina moments, and it was just a bunch of kaiju that nobody cared about till recent years.
Oh man, dude, that's kind of harsh. Well, anyway, that was match 30, Gabara versus Megalon, and we will see you guys next time for match 31. Take care.